3, 4.
We're back at High Point Performance Horses. This week, we actually have quite a while, and we're gonna try to make multiple videos out of this, so I'm really excited. But you'll see walking behind me is baby boy Denver. So he's been in the breeding shed for a couple weeks, and now we are doing his stallion video and photo shoot, which is gonna be really fun. Me and Aaron are gonna make a couple videos together as well, riding him and doing a bunch of stuff. And then we're gonna see Mr. Waylon as well, which is the ever so amazing VS Code Red. So this week, I have lots of hope for it, and I think it's just gonna be a fun time. So let's get to it. He's being a little noisy. Come here, we gotta measure you. I just absolutely booped your head. I was just like, Denver. He likes the camel. Excuse me, sir. Okay, what are we thinking? You think 16?
15-3. I was gonna say probably 15-3.
15-3?
I don't know if he's broke it yet.
I think he's will. Because like Waylon, when Waylon was showing, he was 15-2, 15-3, and he's 16 hands now. I think he's gonna get there. We need to bring this foot up. He's on the, whoa, sweetie. All right, the butt I think is a little bit taller, but he's not that bad right now. Let's see. Oh, with the level, when I tell y'all, he is 15-1, 15-2, 15-3. He is 16 hands on the dot at the hip. So he's probably gonna play catch up here soon with the front end. But let's see where he's at right here. Oh yeah, he's a little bit taller in the butt right now. Let me get this level, there we go. So he's actually 15-2 right here. So he's got to play catch up a little bit to the back end, but he's a big boy. He's a big boy.
This is Gerald. This is that dude, Gerald.
Like him next to his sister.
Give him a cracker.
How tall is he, Ms. Lauren? He's about 8.5 feet. 8.5 feet? Appreciate you.
You just reach around and lick the screen.
And then she's gonna lick the phone screen later, right where he
100%.
licked it.
Put on top of your head.
He'll eat it.
He'll take my head.
Do you think it'd be like local people who are like always be curious and want to Yeah, they fit good. I got big feet. I'm so excited for my very first lesson on my young stallion, Denver, AKA First Things First. So Aaron's on him right now. He's getting used to the sights of giraffes and all different kinds of things. Since we are here at High Point Performance Horses for the week, we are doing our photo shoot for all of our, marketing material and whatnot tomorrow. So today I figured I would get my first lesson on him because the goal is for me to show him in 2025. So let's get to me riding him, and also stay tuned for the very end because me and Aaron have some really fun things planned for 2025 and we want to share those with you. So let's do it. One of my faults as a rider is I really like short stirrups because
I also ride short.
there's, I used to get just yelled at for the horsemanship because like my knee would be so bent. But I like Eck is my favorite class, and there's something like there's a comfort zone of me being able to shove my heel down.
What is it? Equitation.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
I remember.
They were like, what is a riding lesson? I was like, Aaron's just going to tell me what I'm doing wrong for an hour and possibly how to fix it.
Well, if I don't tell you how to fix it, it's not a very good lesson.
No. Yeah, true. Well, hopefully I actually listen enough to fix it. That's the problem.
Speaking of the giraffes, obviously we're not 100% used to giraffes yet, so
We've seen them like 3 times.
Kind of stay a little bit close to him, and just if you feel like you start to lose his attention, just check in just like you're doing there. Keep him thinking about you from the start.
So to preface for this as well, I've never shown a Western pleasure horse. Any Western pleasure experience I've had in the past has been on an all-arounder, and all of my all-arounders were more towards like hunt seaters.
Yep.
And it was basically me showing the horsemanship in a Western pleasure class. Like,
Right.
I just don't, I don't have that experience. And so my comfort zone, which you would think it looks so easy, but I do not have the comfort zone of like sitting back and deep
Right.
and just like feeling one lope. Like I'm constantly trying to be like too perchy,
Right.
just kind of
Yeah,
letting
so
you in on my own little things.
I'll keep an eye on that. I'm not like one that's obsessed with leaning way back.
Right.
You know, I think sitting centered in the horse is more valuable. So yes, if you're too up over him, that's a problem. But you know, we'll kind of keep an eye on that and just see how that looks. Some of these spots of ground are a little bit deeper, so maybe just kind of keep him out of those if you can. So kind of as I'm warming up on him, I think like, you know, just make sure that you can softly take, you know, your left rein a little bit more, bend him a little bit left, right rein, bend him a little bit right. Just check all that stuff, that he's soft in all those spots. One thing to watch is that make sure that he's not leaning, well, not leaning either direction, but a horse's nature is they're always going to lean to the outside of a circle. You know, in their body, they're gonna fall to the outside. So just keep an eye that he's not, you know, dragging you out there.
Is this the first time y'all filmed me like riding? Really? Yeah. I think you filmed me riding my broodmare one time, or lean. I think that was about it.
Okay, so another button to check here is that if you come in and just hug smooth with your feet, that should, you should be just like that.
Immediately.
But that he thinks through it. You want him to think his way through it, not just slam to a stop or, you know, slam on the brakes when you touch him there. Then it should be really, riding a horse is so much like driving your car. You know, the way you use your feet is the way you use your feet on the pedals. It has feel involved. You don't just come in and stomp anything. You know, so it's very, very similar. You come in there and you just squeeze until you get what you want. And then whenever you're ready, just pick up your jog. He should jog mostly from cluck and a light tap. Good. And same thing here. You know, hasn't really been ridden much here lately the last couple weeks, so help him a little bit. He's not.
It's probably partially me and partially him. I just gotta sink into it a little bit.
Yeah, but for sure he's not 100% tuned and everything. So, and that's fine. He's not supposed to be right now in the off season.
He was on the ladies.
Yeah.
Like less than a week ago.
Exactly. At the jog, you don't want to feel like you're having to kick and carry him too much. And we'll try this here in just a second. So if you feel like you don't have enough jog, get him up a little bit more, like kind of speed up through your hands. Speed up, and then sit and settle. And he should come back just like that. If you want a little bit more comeback, you can just touch him with the insides of your calves, and that should be your rate, just like at the
right
walk.
There is his little what's over there area.
Yep.
So I feel like I have to kind of
maybe just next time steer in this way a little bit and separate yourself from that area. That jog looks really good there.
I'm just trying to keep his head like in as soon as Gerald appears.
And he's handling it pretty well, but good. Try that again, just speed up just ever so slightly. And then touch him with the insides of your calves there, he should rate. Try. So I'd be steering this way. You don't need to go all the way up there in that area where those mares are.
Okay.
Stay on, for sure, on this side of those tire tracks.
Okay.
There. Now touch them with your inside of your calves, just steady. There, feel him right there. And then he almost got too slow for a second, but at least he was responding. You want to have those buttons there if you ever need them. Try it one more time, just kind of instead of shoving him to your extended jog or your faster jog, wave your legs to it a little bit so that just send him up there, send him up there, send him up there. Now sit and just touch him with the insides of your calves. There. Feel them right there. Much better. You can't, the same cue can't mean two things, right? So you need to have a separation in how you ask for forward a little bit more
Right.
than how you ask for comeback. I kind of teach my horses if there's movement in your legs at all, whether it's rolling a little bit or tapping or fanning, movement means accelerate, steady pressure means come back. There you go. There. Little outside leg when you feel like you get sticky there. So there I feel like you're riding that right rein a little bit. Let that right rein go. If you need to steer, both reins come around. There you go. There. Now let's do that again. So turn around left, then push over a little bit and then lope off.
Okay.
Don't think lope off. Think set up.
Ooh.
Okay? Try that here. So now think set up. There. Now put your hand down. Lope off takes care of itself. A little bit of right foot. There you go. It's better this time. Come in square this way. So instead of coming in right hand first, come in square and then push them through. So try this. Keep a little movement in your hands. Stay in. Keep movement in your hands. Now take that left foot and push up, push up, push up. Accelerate, 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 accelerate. Keep movement in your hands. Keep movement, keep movement, keep movement. Just light movement so he knows how to go through. Accelerate, 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 accelerate. Now sit down and let him come back.
Oh.
Okay. So just let him. Don't ask him to necessarily.
I think there I was like, I'm just gonna really like push him and keep the pace, because getting used to that pace first. I was trying not to be too slow. I didn't want to be too up and down.
Right.
But there, I felt really comfortable right there.
Yep. Right. Those 4, 5, 6 steps right here. That was right on track.
That felt good.
Yep.
He's just a baby. We'll figure it out. I think the hardest part for me is going to be, like, I just know how I am as a rider and breaking habits that I have that are old. Being like on a pleasure horse and not being like this and being able to be so in control and having to be able to pitch away is going to be really hard for me.
Yep. Well, once you get confidence that you have control in another way, that will help with that.
Right. I'm not going to just sit here and let him stare at the giraffes.
Probably not.
He's being good. I just don't want to, All right, Abigail, you ready?
Anything?
You're next.
Okay. Now, you're going to pull yourself up till you're standing.
Bounce and like push up.
Go ahead and do that.
Yeah. And then swing your right leg over the back. There you go.
Woo! Look at you.
Than I thought.
As you expected last night.
He was like,
Okay.
You need to explain to people that it's going to be
Just
high.
Kind of keep your hand on this rein so it doesn't fall.
Okay.
Oh, no. What? Denver.
What?
He's...
Oh.
Oh, no.
You ready for a little more?
Oh, Lord.
How you doing now?
I'm doing fine. Is there a certain like rhythm I should get in with?
Just go with him. Don't try to force it.
That seat we were talking about. Arch your back.
Stay in the middle. That's the most important part.
Like twice. One was Bo. Look at there.
Ready to do it by yourself?
Oh. Oh, Lord.
Okay. One rein in each hand. Let it come across the back
I
of
didn't
your
realize
hand.
he was going to be like,
Turn your hand around on it. So
that's nerve-wracking.
grab it like there. Yep. There you go. Yep. Yep.
I was about to say,
Yep.
he does not trust me this much.
Okay. Try to. So your left rein is shorter than your right rein right now. Lengthen your left rein a little bit. Okay. Put your hands forward a little.
It looks good.
Okay. So now when you want to walk, just tap a little bit. Now wiggle your left rein to keep
He
his
just lopes
attention
off.
here. Now bring both hands this way. Look at me. Bring both hands this way. And right, press with your right foot a little.
He's going to lope.
Bring them this way. Turn your wiggle into a tap. There you go. There. See how that works? So, yep. Now you're turning. There you go. Now you're really turning. So now do it this way. Little wiggle in your left hand. Shift
Like
your
last
lane.
summer, he just
Right
got on,
foot
started
pushes him into the
spinning,
lane.
Started like
You got
loped
it.
off. He's been hiding this secret from us.
Perfect.
Come back this way.
Bring him this way. Good. Power steering starting to work.
Oh.
There, perfect. Steer. Steer, steer, steer. Good. A little more this way.
Oh, yeah,
Now
for
steer
sure.
right. See if you can just go
We're
off
gonna
to the right and come around back to this circle.
Oh, at home, yeah.
Very good.
He's coming over to do a podcast.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say we should stop whenever. So
I don't know if this
Perfect.
was the first
you got it, man.
one. Woo!
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you for doing that whole little lesson. I mean,
That's fun. You got to have fun.
she's like,
Oh, I didn't see. I didn't see.
That was one of the worst denials.
That was one of the most embarrassing ones.
thank you for doing that.
Of course.
I really hope y'all enjoyed that, seeing a little bit behind the scenes of an actual lesson, and especially Nate getting on Denver. What a special treat that was. And Denver did so stinking good. So Aaron, thank you so much for putting up with
course.
us for the day. So I did at the beginning kind of hint that we were going to talk about something coming in 2025. So we, ever since, I bought Denver, and then me and Aaron kind of started talking, we've wanted to do some kind of something on YouTube and go in depth about the Western pleasure horse, about the Western pleasure industry, about the misconceptions, about the beauty of it, just literally everything Western pleasure. So we will be starting a series in 2025, but we have some idea of what we're gonna be doing. We need y'all's input of what confuses you about Western pleasure. What would you like to go super in depth about? What would you like to see explained visually? All of those things we are really excited to do for y'all. So anything to add, Aaron, on that?
No, not really. We just want to be kind of an open book to help everybody understand. And, if there's something that somebody doesn't know or it doesn't make sense to them, we just want to be here to help bridge that gap and answer your questions.
Yeah, so leave those in the comments. Let us know what you liked about the video, what you'd like to see more of, and we'll see you next time.